I almost missed hitting the go live button.
Okay, so we're gonna go here
Hi.
and here.
Are you ready for Christmas?
And it's not coming up live now.
I'm not.
We will know Facebook. There we go. Live and share. Share now into my group. VIP group. Post. All right, guys. 8:30 and we are ready to roll. So thanks very much for joining in with us for Cooking in the Kirchhoff Kitchen live tonight. So I was trying to think what I wanted to do for a demo tonight. The last couple of weeks I did some things for Christmas, like some appetizers.
Ho, 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 ho. There you go. That's it.
And so I came across this recipe and I thought, oh, I want to do this. And I was thinking, oh, we'll have it for supper for tomorrow night. So I'd love to hear in the comments what you guys do for Christmas morning breakfast. So this is actually like an egg casserole. And we always have Christmas breakfast with my best friend with her family. And so I thought, I'm going to prepare this. Like I said, we were going to have it for supper tomorrow. And I'm like, no, I'm going to prepare this. And then I'm going to put it in the freezer. I'll take it out.
Breakfast food, there's no reason why you can't eat it anytime. Ask Ron Swanson from, what's that show called?
I don't know.
Parks and Recreation.
So then, I'll take it out of the freezer on Christmas Eve. And then we'll put it in the oven first thing in the morning on Christmas Day, and breakfast will be ready. So you tell me, I'd love to hear what you guys do for Christmas breakfast. All right, so what I have
Allie's
done...
not on. Hello, Allie.
She's there, I think. Yep, she is.
Well, is she on? Mm-hmm. I don't see her. Allie! Oh, she's the first one. Okay. And Teresa.
Okay, so I have some pre-cooked sausage, and we were blessed with this sausage from a friend of Anamika's. Her parents do a catering here.
The catering is, they're Portuguese Canadians. The butcher in Appin, it's called Appin's Butcheries in Appin, right outside of Glencoe. Amazing sausages.
So we're going to use these sausages. So I've pre-cooked the sausages. And now I've also got a pound of bacon that I have pre-cooked as well. So what I did on the bottom of the casserole dish, I greased it. It said to grease it. I'm thinking why, because there's all this meat on the bottom anyway. But anyway, I did grease it just in case. So, okay, so now I've got the meat on the bottom. My next layer, I'm going to do some hash brown potatoes. Now, we had some tater tots. I had bought them for a recipe that I was doing and I didn't use them all. So we had some tater tots left, but that wasn't going to be enough. So John ran up to the grocery store and also got a bag of hash browns. So we're going to do a mix of tater tots and hash browns. Okay?
It's probably the same thing.
I'm going to spread this across the meat layer. And of course, you know, I got to spice this up a bit on the potatoes. So we're going to use some, no, I want this one, garlic magic, okay? So that's your herbs and garlic in here. So I'm going to sprinkle this on top of the potatoes. And I'm going to do some, I'm not going to do the onion actually, GPS. So this is the garlic, pepper, and salt. So sprinkle a little bit of this on top of the potato layer as well. Okay.
A nice merlot.
Now, I also am going to add some vegetables to this because we like onions. So I'm going to do the onions first. So we're going to sprinkle these in on top of the potato layer. Okay. And then...
High there and low there.
Okay, go ahead.
My OCD is kicking in.
So, onions. Now, I also have decided, I wished I had a red pepper, darn, because I would have put the red pepper in as well. I would have done half a red pepper and half a green pepper, because I want the color, but I only had a green pepper. So, again, this is an extra layer, but I want the peppers because of color and some healthiness to it, right? Some peppers and some onions. So we're gonna put this in, okay? So peppers, and you guys can tell me what you would put in it. If I had spinach, I thought that would have been another idea.
Anchovies.
To put some spinach into. Not a chance, yo.
Okay.
Okay, so got that ready. Now I am going to do, now this recipe called for 1 cup of mozzarella cheese and 1 cup of cheddar cheese, but I don't know about you, marble cheese for me. So we're doing 2 cups of cheese, okay, because that's like, well, it looks like it's 1 cup of marble and 1 cup of cheddar cheese for me. So we'll put the cheese in there. Actually, do you have the cheese handy? I would like some more cheese.
Okay, dear.
This doesn't look cheesy enough. Do you guys think that looks cheesy enough? I don't think so. I think it needs some more cheese. So while he's getting that out for me, I have in here a dozen eggs.
I don't know what happened to it. Oh, there it is.
There, okay? So you can do cheddar if you like. I don't know if you guys do this, but when you crack eggs, do you just crack an egg and keep adding them into the bowl? Or do you crack them individually into a cup and then pour?
Why?
Because you do that because sometimes you get a bad egg. And I was just making a recipe last week. I forget what I was doing. And I cracked one of the eggs and it was like nasty. And I'm like, thank goodness I cracked that egg into a cup instead of into my bowl with all my other stuff. So I've had that happen too many times. So now I always crack my egg into a separate container first, make sure that the egg is good, and then add it too. So
I figure it's just extra protein.
I would love to hear your experiences on how you crack eggs. All right, so I've got a dozen eggs in here, which I'm gonna whisk up.
A little more.
A little more.
Okay.
We're gonna whisk up these eggs.
Finish it off then.
How much have you got there?
That's one.
Oh, yeah, sure, finish it off. Can't have too much cheese on eggs anyways, right guys? Okay, so
Remember, you can have
eggs.
breakfast food anytime.
And then
Ron Swanson.
we are going to add in about 1 cup of milk. Put that in. And then I'm going to add a little bit of the paprika. So, yeah, you know, just not too much. Give it some nice color. And then I will, see, I was going to add the 3 onion, but then I decided to put onion in there, so I don't really need to put the 3 onion.
Oh, add it.
So I'm going to do some more GPS into this. Then it gives it the color and some garlic. I want some extra garlic, which I thought I had grabbed. And now I have to go way over to the other side of my kitchen now because I was keeping all my Spice Affair jars on the shelf here beside where we work as I was slowly building up my stock of Spice Affair jars. Sorry, and then I don't know if you can see, but way over there in the corner where their lights are around that, that's my cabinet where I usually keep all my spices. So John had some friends over.
We
It was your nerd
literally-
group. I put out all my old E-brand spices on the kitchen table. I gave them all a bag and I said, here, take some jars because I can't keep using that stuff. I have replacements I need to use. So they basically cleared out my cupboard and now my cupboard is all with my Spice Affair jars. And so I did it once and I'm like, I can never find anything. So now what I did is I put my my most frequently used jars, they go on the front row, and then all the other jars are all in alphabetical order in my cupboard. So now when I want something, instead of having to rifle through every single jar till I find what I want, now they're all alphabetically organized. Okay, so I'm gonna put some garlic in here.
Desirability.
Pardon?
It's not alphabetical, it's by desirability.
No, John, I put them alphabetical.
I thought
The
you said the
first
most.
row, John, the
Oh.
first row I did, I put all my most frequently used
See?
jars. Yes, John.
Okay.
And then behind that, all the jars are alphabetical. Okay,
She argues, but I do love her.
so now I have the eggs and the milk in
Hello,
here.
Tracy.
Okay, so now we're just gonna dump this on top. I think I might want a baking sheet though to put
Oh,
underneath
yeah.
this, because if it boils over, I don't want it to boil over on the stove, or you know.
It's not
So.
fancy, but you never know.
There we go. So we have that spoon, spatula. We have a layer of right here. Get all that goodness out of there. Okay. And the oven beeped, so it's heated up. So in here we have a layer of cooked. Somebody's commenting there, Tracy. I play with. Sorry, I can't read that.
I play
With-
with fire when cracking eggs. Who wants to wash an extra dish? Right, Tracy, that's my idea. I figure if there's a little red in it, that's protein.
Okay, so in the bottom I did the sausages and the bacon. And then I did a layer of the potatoes, so hash brown potatoes or tater tots, whichever you choose, whichever you have
Or
left.
both.
And then I did the onions and the peppers, and then I did the cheese, and then we did a dozen eggs with some spices. So again, I used the garlic powder, the GPS, which is the garlic, pepper, and salt. We did some paprika and some garlic magic. And now
What's
we're
that
gonna
other
throw
one?
that in the oven. I didn't use this one.
But you can use 3 onion on anything.
Yes, but I put an onion
What
in.
did I call it? Everything onion.
Yes, everything onion. So, all right, guys. So, there you have it. Christmas morning breakfast is ready and prepared. Some people,
How much time?
$3.50 for half an hour. So, some people will do it up ahead of time. Like you can do it up on Christmas Eve and then just put it in the fridge and then put it in the oven in the morning. So, I've decided it'll be easier for us to just do it. I'm going to bake it up, cool it, and then we'll put it in the freezer. Then I'm going to take it out on Christmas Eve, let it defrost, and then I'll put it in the oven Christmas morning while we're opening up presents. And then when we're ready to go over for breakfast, it'll be ready to bring, and it'll stay hot because she just lives around the corner. So that's what we're going to be doing for Christmas morning. So thanks for tuning in with us, guys. Thank you for being with us this whole, pretty much, well, you've been with us for years actually, but thank you for being with us this year as we embraced a spice affair since February. And this will be our last live for 2025 because, of course, next Wednesday is Christmas Eve. And then the next Wednesday is still in the midst of all the holidays. And I don't know whether we'll be coming or going or what we're doing. So, so we will be going live again in 2026. So again, I really want to thank you all for joining with us on this journey. Thank you all for the support, because when the e-company crashed, I thought, well, I guess we're done. And we weren't going to do lives anymore. We thought we were done with that. And everybody's like, no, you still have to do your cooking shows. So we decided we could still do them. And look at this. And now I have my Christmas morning breakfast prepared ahead of time. So,
And I've got my wine.
John's got his wine. All right. So thank you very much. We wish you all a very Merry Christmas, and we'll see you in the new year.
Feliz Navidad. Feliz Navidad.